everyone, I'm the 5-minute reviewer, and today I'm going to talk about why 100 Line Last Defense Academy should be Game of the Year. I haven't done a review on this yet, but I'm very impressed with what I have played so far. So I have a bit of a bias that I feel I must declare. I tend to favor games with a tactical and RPG element, so games like Fire Emblem and Unicorn Overlord and Banner Saga all attract me. So before that, I better declare my bias before you all accuse me of being unfair. Okay, so without further ado, let me begin. First of all, let me talk about its unique mechanics. Now, in most strategy RPG games, dying is something you want to avoid for your characters. But in this game, they actually make it part of the process. While there are other games that reward you for failing the first few times, such as the game Hades and even Marvel Rivals, the zombie mode. These games are usually not strategy RPGs. In this game, if your character dies, your remaining characters get buffs to help them fight better in the battlefield. So dying is actually part of the strategy in the game. The only other two games in the strategy genre that I think rewards dying in the sense of failure is actually one game called The Other Side. I don't know whether you heard of it before. And this other game called Star Renegade. Both of them are also semi-indie games. The other one that I want to highlight is that the story is quite interesting because it merges a lot of genres from different places. So for example, you're technically playing an RPG strategy, so a bit of military thinking is required. But you're also fighting to save the world from imminent destruction, so it becomes a survival horror. At the same time, there are murders being conducted on campus, so which means it's also a detective story. And all these elements blend well together and actually affect the ending, which I will not spoil. So it's estimated there are up to 100 endings. I've checked different sources and they say there are about 100, so I can't be sure if there are exactly 100 endings. Of course, with any JRPG, the characters that you meet and your teammates, i.e. your teammates, are quite wide and diverse and are very interesting in terms of character development, and you get to choose which teammate you want to spend more time with. You can consider basically based on their story that you want to form more bonds with them, or based on the utility of the battlefield, so that you can fight better with them. This game sort of also reminds me of the Banner Saga, a game which I love a lot, where there are different characters with different utility on the battlefield, and you get to form different relationships with them. And based on what happens, you can feel emotionally attached when some of them lose their lives on the battlefield. Another thing I want to highlight about the game, which is hybrid gameplay. In addition to being a strategy RPG, there are some parts where it feels like a board game, like shown above. But in the training mode, there are also different genres that explore, such as shooting games, etc., etc. I won't spoil again. I don't want to spoil too much because the experience should be best enjoyed by you, the player. And I quite like this game a lot, so I can't quite stop talking about it. And the other one I want to give high praise for is the art style. As usual with most JRPG, they choose to present it anime style, which is kind of timeless. Today I can sit and watch through full episodes of Ghost in the Shell and not be turned off by the art style because it is really, really timeless. Similarly, I suspect the staying power of this game will be very long. A lot of people may not know about this game for now, but in the future I believe that this game might be a cult classic. Despite all that I said, not a lot of people know about this game. So as such, I don't expect it to be nominated for any category in the Game of the Year series, or even the real Game of the Year series run by, I think, Starting Craig under the Side Scrollers podcast. That said, if this game is not in the Game of the Year awards, my best wishes is to this game called Expeditions 33. I haven't played it, but it looks great. Right, so all the best to the developers of Expedition 33. I hope you guys win. Take care everyone and have a nice day.